Greetings, comic friends. It is Wednesday, so it is time for TGIW. Thank God it is Wednesday. I don't know what's going on. Last week I thought was an anomaly because the 2 weeks before had been real slight. But maybe those last 2 weeks were the anomaly, and this is just the world I live in, because this is, again, ridiculous. And I did good today. You'd all be real proud of me about the stuff that I left on the shelf. Variants, new limited number ones. I wanted that Super Sons. I love Super Sons, but I left it behind because it's a limited series, and I said, hold off on limited series. No variants. I didn't get any variants. But still, somehow, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to reduce this. I guess I just need to drop some indies. I'm already at, like, bare bones as far as Marvel and DC goes. Like, I mean, there's always room for cuts, but, like, it's already low. I don't know. We'll see. This, actually, I don't think I actually should have gotten. I mean, it was in my pull file, but I think on accident, and I just didn't notice until later, because I had dropped Guardians of the Galaxy. Is this the number one with the new team? Because I dropped it because the new team was coming on, and it felt like a good dropping off point. For some, it's a good pickup point. For me, I felt it was a good dropping off point. But I feel that I'm missing something, though. I think I'm missing Fantastic Four, because I think Fantastic Four came out this week, and I don't have that. Anyway, I have this instead, apparently. So I'll find out. Homesick Pilots, really good. You know what? I'm gonna divide these. I'm gonna divide these into superhero and not superhero, just to see what we got. Okay. Homesick Pilot continues to be great. If you're not on it, get on it. Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon, great mini. It's a mini, so it'll be over soon. It's on 4. I don't know if it's out of 5 or 6. 5 seems to be the kind of new standard for Marvel these days, though. Where, it used to be 6, but it seems like they're getting stuff done in 5, which is fine. Because a lot of times you don't need that 6th issue. And issues with the material could be cut out down to 5, which I appreciate. Iron Man number 8, the one that's closest to being cut. Namor 5, I think this is also the end of this. It's a King in Black tie-in, even though King in Black got over last week. Though this hasn't been very King in Blacky. There hasn't been much dealing with King in Black there. Maestro, War and Pax. Love Maestro. Great stuff. Nonstop Spider-Man number 2. I hope this is better than the first issue. Phantom on the Scan. I picked this up because it's Aftershock and, what was it, Colin Bunn? Yeah, Colin Bunn. So it was kind of, if it was just one or the other, maybe not, but it was both of those, so I decided to give it a shot. Maniac of New York. I really like this series. I really like the art. The story is good. I was going to say fun, but it's really somebody murdering a bunch of people, so I don't know if it's fun's the right word. But I've been enjoying it. Power Pack Outlawed, another miniseries that I probably didn't need to get, but I have been enjoying. But it's issue 5, so it's done or close to done. Proctor Valley Road, this was really, really good. The first issue was really good. I suggest getting on this if you haven't already. Scout's Honor, I still think this is one of the best series that no one is talking about at all. The only time, like, out of all the people I talk to regarding comics, no one ever talks about this or mentions it. But it's freaking fantastic. I don't get it. So I did pick up this. This is a limited series because it is Spider-Man. So Spider-Man, Spider Shadow. I think it's limited. I don't think it's a one-shot. But it's a what if. This is kind of a new thing here. They're putting this little what if up in the corner. But I guess it's what if the symbiote had really taken over Peter Parker. Thor Prey. This is the last issue in the Prey arc, which has been fantastic. I'm curious to see how that turns out. It's such a genius idea. Donny Cates comes up with some interesting stuff. Wolverine 11, the only X book I get because it's fairly self-contained. The picture of everything else. This has been fantastic. The artist who made the portrait of Dorian Gray, which is one of my favorite books of all time. But that who is doing this? The publisher's not on the cover. Must be on the back. I don't remember. I don't remember if this is Aftershock or maybe it's Titan. Titan Comic, Titan Press. The Joker, #2. The first issue was all right. Rorschach. I don't have anything else to say about. Every time this comes up, I'm just like, I wish it was over. That hasn't changed. Jenica 2, #6. I thought this was a limited. It would make sense for it to be limited because just the Jenica was a limited. But actually, I'm not sure anymore. We'll see if that ends there. Daredevil 29, one of the best runs Daredevil's ever had. And Dark Hawk, Heart of the Hawk. Big Dark Hawk fan. His original run turns out that wasn't really that great, but I do like the character just because he was one of the first characters that I really fell in love with when I first started reading comics back when I was a little Titan. And then I also got this, The Shepherd. So this I hadn't really known. So this is a Scout Comics imprint book. Black Caravan, which is a Scout's imprint. There was The Shepherd #1 came out, and I guess what they do with a lot of those is they publish a #1 issue, and then the next thing to come out is a trade. So there was no issue 2, 3, or 4 put out on shelves, just issue 1. Then in here has issue 1 and 2, 3, and 4. I think it's 4 issues worth of stuff. But I read the first issue and I liked it, so I went ahead and ordered this. So, putting that trade on there, I don't know if they consider it a trade or a graphic novel because not all the individual issues came out. It's about even. So there's non-Marvel DC, non-superhero, and there's this might be, I guess this is probably quite a bit thicker, isn't it? But out of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are limited series that are going to be ending, and I hopefully will not pick up afterwards. So it's not that bad. I'm still at the tail end of paying for my previous habits, I guess. So hopefully the next couple weeks will be better. It might take another month or two to fully watch to detox out of the system. So that's all that. I had something else. I had an AoK from a friend, customer. I don't know what. We chat a lot and talk about comic stuff quite a bit. So a friend of Titan sent an AoK, which I'm very appreciative of. And it just came today, so I thought I would open it up here on TGIW. So let's see. But yeah, I'll say he. Did I say his name? John Robb. He's on Instagram. I'll post his information, his Instagram, in the comments or the description below. But I can't remember how we first connected. He had stuff pressed for me, or he bought for me off of an auction, because he's done both. I don't remember what came first. It just turned out we kind of had a lot of same interests in comics and talking just about the collector's market and the industry and stuff in general, just over Instagram and chatting. So we kind of become friends over that. And yeah, he sent me an AoK here, which of course I'm super appreciative of. Some nice reusable bubble wrap in there. I do like to be able to recycle packaging. I don't know entirely what's in here. Before he sent it, he mentioned some things that he was going to throw in, but it's definitely thicker than the handful of things that he had mentioned. Oh, this is two of these taped together. Gotcha. I think he may have used an entire roll of painter's tape, but they are secure. That is what's most important. All right, so we got two little bundles here. All right, let's see what is in. Let's see how these. Let's go like this. Oh, they're kind of back and forth. So let's just do all of. All right. So we got Doctor Doom #1. This was a great series. Symbiote Spider-Man #1. The King in Black Symbiote Spider-Man #1. Got some Hulks. He knows that. Well, a couple of people are trying to get me to put together a full Hulk run, and I think he's trying to push me towards this. But I think I have all of these. So Hulk 400, nice shiny. 332. This I believe this is the second Peter David Hulk. I think it starts at 331. This is a good story though. This is about where I've stopped reading. I think I'm gonna pick up because we got two Hulks here, right? We got Bruce Banner turned back to gray, and then Rick Jones got Hulkified. 337. 329. It's more Rick Jones. 311. This oh, this is Magnola. That's pretty cool. This was a fun arc where the Hulk was thrown into the Crossroads, which is this like interdimensional plane where you kind of go into different realities. The whole idea being he would find some place that he's happy, and as soon as he becomes unhappy, he'd get zapped out of there back to the Crossroads to find someplace else. It was Doctor Strange put him in there. Surprise, surprise, he never found happiness because he's the Hulk. And 327. And then we have two more King in Black Symbiote Spider-Mans. So a couple variants here. This is cool. This one I don't believe I have this variant. And then this variant, which I might have, but I think it might not be in this good a shape. I'll have to check. But I'm pretty sure I need this. The Hulks, I'll have to go back. I know I have all these, but some of them might be upgrades. So I'll check for those. And I think this might be an upgrade, and this I don't have. So that's pretty great. That's pretty great. Let's see. And we got one more. These little packs here. Again, I'll put his info down on Instagram. His Instagram info down in the description. And sometimes he will sell some of his stuff. And when he sells stuff, he usually has it for pretty good prices. Okay, cool. So we have a couple of crossovers. Crossover number 1. This is the B cover. And crossover number 4. I don't remember if I have this cover or not. I'll have to check. Oh man, then a whole lot of scumbags. You know, this actually is... This is pretty... Okay, let me try to organize these. These are number 1s. Number 1. I don't know. Number 3. Number 2. So I had picked up the first issue of Scumbag, and I liked it. But I didn't pick it up because I think I was going to wait for trade. But yeah, at this point, I might as well go back and... Well, I think the first trade might already be out, but I didn't pick it up. But these are great covers. So you have Scumbag 1. I think this... I don't know the covers on this. I think one of these two are the normal cover, or maybe they're both like an A and B cover. Maybe. I believe this is a ratio variant. I think this is also a ratio variant. I really like this cover, where it's like a movie poster. And then a number 2, which I definitely don't have. And 2 number 3s. And I don't know which of these, if these are both regulars or one or either are ratios. I'm not sure. I have to look that up. But I don't remember which number 1 or number 1s I had picked up when it first came out. But I'm pretty sure I don't have this one. That doesn't look familiar. I think I tried to get this one, but didn't. So that's pretty great. So I'll probably go ahead and read these and decide, read through 2 and 3 and decide if I want to go pick up everything else that's out and just read it as a series. I did really like the first issue. I think I was just adding too much at the time, and I decided not to add it or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this is all stuff that he knows. He knows the stuff that I like for sure. Hulks, Spider-Mans, crossover, indie stuff, Scumbag indie stuff, Doctor Doom. That was such a great run. So yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. I'll need to go through and see which I need to hang on to, or which I don't have, and which are upgrades and whatnot. I think a lot of those Hulks might be upgrades, to be honest. Some of them are in pretty good shape. And I know when I was getting my Hulks, I just kind of got what it was available just so I could get them to read them. So a lot of those might be upgrades. So thank you. I really appreciate it. And again, everyone check out John Robb on Instagram down below. But that is it. And let me know about the normal Wednesday stuff that I picked up. And if I missed anything or there's something in there I shouldn't be getting. And like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And of course, don't forget to make yours Titan. This video was brought to you by Titan Comic Pressing. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Titan Comic Pressing LLC.